Still remember how to do this?
Hey Deb, have a little eggs, okay?
I
think so.
This seems like wonky. Is the microphone on? It's good to be back. Happy Halloween, I guess.
I told Ben that feels like an oxymoron, but...
What?
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. Man, it is so crazy. I was gone all last week, and it's like I forgot how to do this.
I know. 7 was vlogging.
I don't know what you guys thought of that. I mean, if I was you, I would have a couple reactions. One is I'd be like, oh, that's cute. And then I'd be like, oh, that's kind of amazing, a 12-year-old's vlogging. And then I'd kind of be like, it's cute, but some of you guys might get a little bored because it's just shorter and different. Probably not as deep. I mean, it's a 12-year-old vlogging.
Yeah.
For us, I want to share our reactions. One is I was like, first of all, that's amazing that my 12-year-old is able to do that. And willing and interested and got excited by it and took pride in it and met all the deadlines and didn't procrastinate.
He worked his ass off. Like, I didn't have hardly any trouble with him that whole week, but I had trouble with the other kids, and I think it's because he was so busy.
There's another part for me where it completely freed up my brain. I hadn't taken a week off since we started this vlog a year and a half ago. And last week was like a week off, at least from vlogging. It wasn't from work, but it was from having to maintain this question always of like, am I filming this? What am I doing? Are the batteries charged? Are the memory cards moved over? Am I editing and releasing? And is comments taken care of? All that kind of stuff. So I noticed yesterday, Sunday is normally an editing day for me, but yesterday I didn't have editing and my brain was just like, whew, I like had all these ideas and I was like, whoa, maybe this is taking up more space than I realized.
I think it's cool that we have this option of, I mean, we have an option of just taking time off from the vlog, but I think what's even better is having this option of 7 taking over, even if it's just for a few days, and maybe you don't even need the excuse of a writing retreat.
Yeah.
But I think that could be so good for him, for you.
So let's say that you guys did think it was all great and cute. That's awesome. But even if you didn't, just know on our perspective, we're working stuff out. It's valuable for our family to do that. So it's going to come up again. And it's hard for that reason. I learned a lot for myself of just like, I have this way that I think the product needs to be before it's released, before I'm proud of it. And seeing your kid do a version of their version of it, it's hard. You know, I'm like, as the like jerk dad, I don't even think it's a jerk. It's just like the natural way things are for me. I have an eye and I see things like, oh, that's not quite right, or this could be better. And I'm learning how to encourage him.
And having to let go.
And having to let go. That was very valuable for me. But it was a great week of writing for me. I'm glad to be back. It's so good. Just is.
I'm glad Ben's back.
Just play. You're doing great. Just keep on going. Pretend I'm not even here.
Okay, guys, listen up, please. Today we're going to talk about the diaspora, which means the scattering of the Jews. We've been reading about the time of the Crusades, the years when knights from all over the world fought over the city of Jerusalem. But Jerusalem was built by the Jews. Why weren't the Jewish people in charge of their own city?
It's been a pretty intense day. Cammy's had a couple meetings back to back to back, and I've been trying to catch up with stuff from being gone last week. There's just this real intensity inside where multiple kids were crying and people were upset, and what would normally be not that big of a thing was a big thing. It's been a hard day. Bye bye. Bye. Bye bye. Hi. Are you Jill? I am. Jill, I'm Ben, and I ordered that. Oh, perfect.
Does it look okay?
Yeah, looks great. I'm pretty excited. Remember that $7,000 house that we're working on? Well, it's finally done, and we are doing an open house 1 week from today, which by the time you see this will not be, but it's Monday, November 7th. So if you're around and want to come at 7 p.m., trick or treat, where's my Gatorade?
They can't play again, do they?
That felt really good. I actually played pretty good today, so I won most of my games.
Has to be up, right?
What is going on here?
We're dressing up so we can get cheap burritos from Chipotle. And I guess because it's Halloween.
Alright, let's get going. Wait, I don't have all day for this.
Okay, it's almost done.
What are you dressing up?
What are you gonna do? Yeah, you gotta
I'll
figure
put a
out.
jacket on. Look at that. Axl Rose. This is what I wear. Anyways. Alright, I'm ready.
Get up here.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. What the heck?
Wait, the other one had a lot more. This one has a lot more.
Hey. We need to eat. What are you?
Reporter. Here's
Where
your
are ya?
staff. Superwoman. Here, look.
Why do you look so old?
She has high heels on.
Oh, jeez.
Ugh, just put a ton of mascara on me.
All
I have
right,
like.
let's go, let's go.
He wasn't there, or I didn't see.
What was Ari?
We're not going trick or treating, but we all dressed up so that we could go to Chipotle and get some cheap burritos.
This whole meal would have been $18 and enough to serve us for 3 days, except Cammie and I got margaritas.
Cha-ching.
Dad, how much is it now?
Which made it a total of 27 bucks, but it'll still be enough to feed our family for 3 days. Normally, our entire family splits like 2 bowls. We got our first letter from New York. Yeah.
Aww.
Ben and Cammie, this ended up being a longer letter than I anticipated. If you don't want to, can't read it, I wouldn't be offended. Oh, in that case. Of course we're gonna read it. Ooh, it has a self-addressed stamped envelope. That means it's gonna get a response.
We have really nice handwriting.
Ooh, penmanship points. Look at that. That's
Wow.
beautiful. We just read this whole thing and it is long, but it was really cool. And Bianca was saying how she started implementing Shabbat at her house through kind of her wedding period and her honeymoon. And this is my favorite part. Here's the second thing I learned from watching your vlogs. When you are wrong, it's okay to admit it and talk about it and still have feelings. She talks about how they had a Shabbat on their honeymoon. She ends the letter by saying, I really think my honeymoon would have gone differently without your influence. Less laughter, more slam doors, so thank you for doing what you do.
Thank you for sharing that with us. It's really cool.
That is a really cool story. Thank you for the letter, and we will write back. Cammie's not finishing her drink. I gotta do it.
Yeah, I wish it was just a little more sweet.
And the hello thing. I'm really
Yeah, you can have it.
receiving That is.
My name is Ben, and if you are new here, we just want to welcome you to our channel called Fight for Together. We've been doing this for about a year, and we make daily vlogs that we release Monday through Friday, just trying to show people that there's a different way to live with family, and God's design for family as the center. So we're thankful that you're watching. Welcome. There's some videos and information down in the description. We hope you watch some other stuff, and we're glad you're here.